Welcome to Red Eye. It's like the facts of life without the facts or the life. Comedian Jamie Lissow, he's out somewhere else. You can hear him every morning on the Brother Wease show on 95.1, The Fox in Rochester, New York, or listen online, if that's possible, at Wease.com. That's W-E-A-S-E. Dallas Stars winger Sean Avery's been suspended indefinitely after he made disparaging remarks about a pair of ex-girlfriends. Jamie, I go to you out in Rochester.
I think we can all agree, first of all, that hockey sucks.
Yes.
Okay, that's unrelated. Now I'd like to address the story.
Yes.
I think that it's weird that people would even be offended by sloppy seconds. I mean, which one of us guys wouldn't agree that we would certainly prefer neat and tidy firsts,
Yes.
if given the choice?
That's true.
My question is,
Yes.
would you not drive a beautiful Corvette, you know, if another guy, an ugly hockey player, had sex with it?
Yeah, that is.
I think I made my point.
The very rich are now suffering luxury shame. And so the magazine says the wealthy are eschewing the spending sprees of the recent Gilded Age, giving new meaning to the phrase embarrassment of riches. Hey, Jamie, have you cut back on your lavish spending to keep your fellow comedians from getting jealous?
I honestly have. It's funny you should ask. I've actually every week been going to the thrift store. No kidding. I mean, I don't buy anything. I just look at those losers and try to feel better about myself.
According to the manager of a UK strip club, local firms can now purchase ad space right on his dancers' rear ends with the assurance that their product will get stuck in lap dance patrons' heads, whether they like it or not. Hey, Jamie, isn't this proof that every business is forced to get more creative during a recession? And that's kind of a good thing.
I think it's absolutely a good thing, and I think the success of this advertising is going to have to do with how clever the ads are, what people place the ads on the butts. You know, like I think a good ad would be, don't let this be your daughter's ass, you know, borrow money from ESL lenders for a college education. And you know, I also worry about strippers possibly gaining a little bit of weight, you know, wanting to sell more ad space on a giant ad. I also worry about hurting the feelings of a stripper with an ugly ass. You know, how embarrassing would it be when she takes her pants off and it just says your ad here?
Bally's announced that it would stop towel service.
You guys made a bunch of great points. Right now, a towel is really the only thing between me and a bunch of pairs of old man. And you know, if you want to cut costs,
yes,
let me tell you a way to cut costs. You can get rid of some of the machines in the gym that people shouldn't be using anyway.
Yeah.
My gym has a neck machine. And every day I go in there and there's a big fat guy exercising his neck. Like a girl's gonna walk up to him and go, wow, you know, I'm gonna ignore your big, slob, disgusting body because your neck is ripped.
Truth Serum is banned in the US and UK, but should it be? I mean, if it saves innocent lives, why the heck not? And most of those effects do kind of sound like fun. Hey, Jamie, the Indian police are trying to verify that the captured terrorist is from Pakistan. Couldn't they just ask him nicely?
I think that's a great idea, or check his license that he probably has.
Yes.
You know what? That's really interesting. I think an interesting point to think about is, why do we need Truth Serum? We already know he's a terrorist. Like, what else are we going to ask him?
Yeah. But maybe
like, what are we going to ask him? Embarrassing questions like, hey, what are you, gay? Hey, did you cheat on your wife? I don't think we need this really complicated Truth Serum. Why not use my special Truth Serum, which is simply whiskey mixed with guilt?
Yeah, that does do that. In the 18th century, the British government would hang them in public. No, not fans of The View, but you're close. I'm talking about pirates. Amy, what is the solution here?
One solution would be to give maybe the cruise ships, no, they can't have weapons because it's illegal, but maybe give them like a long stick, and they could poke the pirate in his good eye as he tries to climb onto the ship.
Exactly.
And I actually think I might have a connection to this story. I think I actually might know one of these pirates. I'm not sure if it's the guy, but when I was a kid, about 6 years old, I remember asking my friend what he wanted to be when he grew up, and he said a pirate, and I thought he was kidding.